empowering the youth in building a nation through positive mindset, service, volunteerism, mentorship, leadership with integrity, and entrepreneurship. Well, that's the theme of an upcoming conference at the University of Lagos this November. The conference is organized by US-based international organization WETATI, Women Empowered to Achieve the Impossible. And joining us in the studio for more on the subject is Dr. Margaret Dureke, founder and president of WETATI, a global business network for women of all generations. Margaret Dureke, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So this is incredible, this initiative about empowering young women here in the United States, and you're also taking it abroad in Africa. Yes. Tell us about what the mission has been throughout over the years since you started.
As a matter of fact, it is a project that is near and dear to my heart. We're not just local, we're national and also international. Because sometimes to achieve something that is impactful, you've got to go a little broader, you know, so that it can impact other people. The reason that this concept was born is because I went through so many years, I have all the degrees. But I found out everything you can imagine. So I found that there's a big disconnect, especially in Africa, where people have so many degrees, but they don't know how to fold this paper together to form a cone, just like I don't. And I said, there gotta be a way where you can juxtapose classroom education with practical application of life, where people can graduate, maybe before they graduate, and become entrepreneurs themselves, teach them critical thinking, so that they just don't become what I call it an educated derelict, where you have this degree, but you have nothing to do for it, and then you begin to expect people to do things for you with no foundation, because you didn't learn how to. Because no child wants to be useless, but except if the society or the family or the individuals, people fail them to show them the right way to be.
So when we talk about empowering young women in the United States and versus Africa, do you see a shift in terms of what the focus is or the priorities should be?
There's an important thing I wanted to say. What happened was, as we started initially focusing on women alone, because I'm a mother of 3 girls, and I know the importance of empowering the girls. But as we pushed out further to the community, nationally, internationally, we found that the young men needed this even to some degree more for some reason. So we had the revelation that WETATI also means we empowered to achieve the impossible. So now we incorporate the guys as well. But the point is that there's something a friend of mine said in Nigeria when she heard we're coming to, because this is by demand. They've been asking all over Africa for us to come. And I was in Tanzania not too long ago. And the girl said to me, if you can be successful in what you do in America that is already stable, that has it going on, right? Can you imagine what this would do for the Virgin Land in Africa, where the issue of volunteerism, patriotism is like non-existent? Everybody would want to be a president. So I'm saying to you that that is where that I think that if we teach them how to fish, and I'm telling you, Africa has everything it needs, but lack of proper order to things, everybody doing their own thing. There is no compassion, there is no empathy. There is here is how you become an entrepreneur, but everybody expects something for nothing. So we want to go back to mindset change for everybody, holding the politicians, what we call socially responsible for what I call political entrepreneurship opportunity, which is they have to make the environment feasible for people to want to innovate, because without innovation, the people will perish. So that's how we have come together to do it both for the women and for the men.
So when you look at youth empowerment today, what are the priorities? What should be the focus given what the needs are in today's world?
You see, the needs are broad, but you have to bring it inward so that you can have a particular focus. WETATI, which is a Center for Creative Thinking, Leadership and Business Development. The key is to help them to understand that creative thinking is key. Leadership skills is also key, but most importantly, practical application, learning how to find out what is the gift God is giving you. Stop thinking you're going to be the next president. It's only one position. Some of them stay there for a very long time. Therefore, we need to teach them how to appreciate the talent they have gotten, the gift they are given by nature, so that with help and guidance, they can have a meaningful life. In America, the person who sweeps this floor I can tell you, have their own car, have dignity about their work. Nobody laughs at them.
Yes.
We need to change that mindset that could be the case in Africa. Everybody don't have to put on a suit. Somebody got to sweep. Somebody got to pull things together and still have dignity with the work they do and have a good life as a result. That's the mindset shift we're trying to give to the people.
Definitely. No, everybody cannot be president. Thank you, Margaret Dureke, for this. It was great to have you,
Yeah.
Dr. Margaret Dureke, founder and president of WETATI. And that's our show for today. Be sure to watch Africa 54 on our website at voaafrica.com. For more news, tune in to VOA's evening radio show, Africa News Tonight, at 1800 UTC, and in the mornings to Daybreak Africa between 300 and 600 UTC, Monday through Friday. Thanks for watching, and good night from Washington.